Here is my audience.
Snore.
And here we go. Here is my outline and my verbal citations. My name is Rachel Olson, and I am going to be presenting a speech on Frida Kahlo for my speech class. Anyone around the world can recognize the image of Frida Kahlo's signature unibrow and flower arrangement in her hair. Today, I will be informing you of why she is one of the most famous women in the world. There are 4 main topics about Kahlo that I will be talking about. I will begin by discussing her family's background and childhood. Then I will be informing you about her medical history and physical trauma. After this, I will briefly explain her complex relationship with Diego Rivera. And to finish, I will talk about her art and why it was and still is so special. So let me begin by providing you with some insight on Frida Kahlo's background. Kahlo was born in Mexico to a mother of Spanish and indigenous descent and a German father. Her mixed heritage inspired her perspectives and ideas toward life and art. Unfortunately, Kahlo contracted polio at the age of 6 and was bedridden for 9 months. This left her with a limp, but this was only the beginning of her medical troubles. Now let's review the accident that changed Kahlo's life forever. When Kahlo was 18, she endured a horrific trolley accident on her way home from school. Several passengers were killed, and while Kahlo survived, she did not get away without severe injuries. Her pelvis was impaled by an iron handrail, and multiple bones were broken. She was yet again bedridden for months in a body cast. In her lifetime, she underwent 30 medical procedures, which she believed only worsened her condition. However, these dire circumstances compelled her to focus on painting. Throughout her recovery, she painted several self-portraits and even painted on her body cast to express her experience. Despite suffering through chronic physical discomfort, Kahlo's pain also stemmed from her tumultuous relationship with Diego Rivera. Andrea Kettenman puts it simply in her book, Frida Kahlo, Passion and Pain, by stating that 2 events in her life were of crucial importance. When she was 18, a bus accident put her in the hospital for a year with a smashed spinal cord and a fractured pelvis, and from her sick bed, she started to paint. Then, at age 21, she married the world-famous Mexican mural artist Diego Rivera. As just stated, Rivera was a well-known painter and muralist. His communist views, as well as his passion for Mexican folk art, greatly influenced Frida's art and style. Rivera's frequent infidelity caused instability and disruption in their marriage. This heartache also influenced the concepts behind many of Kahlo's paintings. However, his betrayal led her to her own sexual escapades. She had many intimate partners, including men and women. Kahlo was unafraid to live sensually and embrace her masculine side, a taboo thing for women to do during this time, which is why she is also an icon to the LGBTQ+ community and feminists. Although Frida lived through a life of pain and heartbreak, she managed to live passionately, creatively, and with immense strength. In Devouring Frida, the art history and popular celebrity of Frida Kahlo, Margaret A. Lindauer describes how Kahlo was not only famous as a painter, but as a person, as she is renowned for her devastatingly unfulfilled desire for children, and also for her overt challenges to bourgeoisie social sexual expectations. She sometimes is described as politically involved nationalist, but also as Diego Rivera's devoted wife, who parroted her husband's political opinions. She is variously held as a great artist, but also is noted for strictly personal references for her paintings. Frida's art mostly consists of surreal self-portraits, visualizing the pain and discomfort she experienced on a daily basis. Her paintings honestly portray how dark life can be, while simultaneously finding the irony and humor in it. She was never focused on impressing the viewers with skill, but rather making them feel what she felt through metaphorical imagery. Kahlo painted the most intimate parts of herself: her life with a physical disability, her heartbreaks, her feelings of being caught between two opposite cultures, and her experiences with loss and miscarriages. In conclusion, I've just told you about the major events that shaped Frida Kahlo's life and her art. I began by telling you about her family background in childhood, then I explained her tragic trolley accident. After this, I reviewed her relationship with her husband, Diego Rivera, and finally, I discussed how these harrowing life experiences shaped her art. In Frida Kahlo's diary, she writes, "I paint myself because I am so often alone and because I'm the subject I know best. I paint my own reality. The only thing I know is that I paint because I need to, and I paint whatever passes through my head without any other consideration." Frida Kahlo was not only an impactful artist, but an impactful human. Although Kahlo was in constant physical and mental turmoil, she lived a colorful life and lived it truthfully. She transformed her pain into something beautiful that people can still connect to decades later and for decades to come. Thank you.